The idea that a plant is supposed to make people happy was quite convincing for us, because we thought it is quite a modern idea, or an idea that is really also a bit exhausting for everyone, that in our society I have the feeling everyone is supposed to be so happy, and we get it like through the commercials and through a lot of influences. It is a very strong idea in our minds, I think. And so we thought this would be an interesting idea to say the plant is supposed to make people happy, but then of course the question is interesting, what does that mean, and is that at all possible?
And they have the sort of, maybe the wrong kind of happiness, or maybe they don't, because I think the film is ambiguous, you know. At the end there is we could say it's a happy ending in some ways.
Yes, absolutely. That was the idea of the whole film, to write a story that has sort of two ways to read it. Like those images that jump from one interpretation to the other, and either you see a skull or you see a landscape. So we had that idea in mind, to write a script that you can read from at least two different sides. And I would say in the end it is a sort of happy end, although maybe it depends on how you understood the story before. But in a way, to say you shouldn't deny who you really are is a sort of happy end. But then of course you ask yourself, but who is that person that she really is, or that we all really are? So that's the basic question in the film. Is there a difference between a fake emotion and a real emotion? And what is the real personality and what is the fake personality?
It's a theory that every generation has to make its invasion of the body snatchers, and we have Abel Ferrara here who made one.
He's here?
He's probably here. He's everywhere. And this is our generation's invasion of the body snatchers, so thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you had to pick one of the many versions of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, do you go 50s, 70s, Ferrara, or the wonderful Nicole Kidman, Daniel Craig version?
Yeah, I like none of them. What I really like is the beginning of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, because I find it really highly comical when you have those scenes where someone says, oh, this is Uncle Ira, but he's not Uncle Ira anymore, you have to meet him. And then this other person meets Uncle Ira, and Uncle Ira is exactly the same as he always was. And then you ask yourself, so who is the crazy person in the room? Is it Uncle Ira, or is it the one who says Uncle Ira is not himself anymore? And this is what I really like about Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You suddenly have a very comical situation that asks a very existential question, which is, do I know that other person at all, that I think I know very well? And I think that's the center of the film. Those people who you think you love or you think you're close with, suddenly those people become alien to you, and this is really frightening or unheimlich.